Aloha.
Aloha.
We are Ed
And Baer.
Parker, founder and architects of the Paxtial Arts system.
You are currently in the Ambassador Program, which is the program for those who will teach and certify Paxtial artists. There are 4 sections in the Ambassador Program. Contained in each section are 3 separate courses: philosophy, history, and law. The Ambassador Program has a total of 12 courses, which brings it to 144 lessons. You are currently in the Mind section. Of the philosophy course,
On Lesson 1.
welcome to your lesson on Glyphs. Glyphs, language of Paxtial Arts.
The letters G, U, I is pronounced GUI. This is an acronym for Graphic User Interface. In the Paxtial Arts, we call them glyphs. Glyphs are also known as logos, icons, or pictographs. In today's world culture, we are very familiar with these types of images. We find them on our cell phones. We find them on our computers. In fact, we find them in our everyday lives.
Imagery is the written form of conceptual language. In contrast to the English language, which uses alphabetic letters to form words, the Chinese actually formed conceptual and literal core meanings of words using pictures. Modern times have documented 47,035 Chinese characters, but in general, only 3,500 characters are used. Whether you are looking at Easter Island, aka Rapa Nui, Egyptian hieroglyphs, or North American Indian pictographs, it is hard to argue that conceptual pictographic images need much explanation. It is the speed reading language of the mind, and it impresses understanding into your consciousness like a seal of hot wax, broadening cognitive capacity and long-term memory. This is why in modern times we are returning to the ancient pictographic language, often seen on our smartphones and computer devices.
Why do we use glyphs in the Paxtial Arts? It's because we process visual data better than any other type of information.
In fact, the human brain processes images 60,000 times faster than text. And 90% of information transmitted to the brain is visual.
We started to design our glyphs detailed.
Then we realized they needed to be simplified. Here are examples of our ice, water, and vapor glyphs found later in the training.
The following 5 glyphs are the key glyphs used in Paxtial Arts online courses. Listed, they are
Program glyphs
section glyphs,
course glyphs,
lesson glyphs,
and fuse glyph.
This is the only glyph that is created with detail, our program glyph. Black and white program glyphs are for initiates, those who have not certified yet. We have 6 programs. Color are for those who have certified and completed the program.
Tyro for the younger students,
Diplomat for the older students.
Emissary for the junior instructors,
Ambassador for the senior instructors.
Engineer for those that know how and will add to the system,
Physicist for those that know why and will lead the system. About section glyphs. Each of our glyphs start first with a circle. The circle contains a simple graphic that represents a specified area of focus and study. Section glyphs each have a colored ring around it, divided into 3 separate colors. Each color in the ring represents 3 connected courses.
Each section glyph contains 3 colors, connects to its own corresponding course glyph of the same color. In this specific section glyph called body, we have drills, postures, and behavior associated to it.
Here are the 3 main sections of the Paxtial Arts system. Listed, they are the mind section, the soul section, and the body section. Each section has 3 courses associated with them. Each course is represented by 3 colors in each section glyph. The meat of our system is contained in these 3 sections. Each section glyph has 3 courses attached to them, 9 courses in total. These 9 courses will be the core of the training in all Paxtial Arts system programs.
All physical action is preceded by thought. The mind section glyph aligns the Paxtial artist's thought process. All Paxtial artists start here.
In the soul section glyph, we use special techniques extracted from the fine arts industry, substantially enhancing sight, sound, and touch. This greatly improves and perfects the peaceful self-defense effects of the Paxtial Arts. After establishing a firm foundation of how to use your mind and soul, the next section glyph is body. With physical drills, anatomical techniques, and behavioral principles, you become a solid and balanced Paxtial Arts practitioner.
Moving on to our course glyphs. Course glyphs have a simple, easy to understand graphic within them, and only one solid color that is associated with its lessons. It contains no extra features.
Our course glyphs are easily identified by the 9 most commonly used colors. Those colors are white, gray, and black, and are referred to as hues. The next course glyphs assign the colors red, yellow, and blue, also referred to on the color wheel as primary colors. The next 3 course glyphs are orange, green, and purple. On the color wheel, they are secondary colors.
Identifying lesson glyphs. All lesson glyphs contain an outer color ring that corresponds with its associated course glyphs of the same color. The main course names are Philosophy, history, law, sight, sound, touch, drills, postures, and behaviors.
This is our fuse glyph. This symbol depicts the fusing or merging of all 4 section glyphs. The outside ring is divided into 12 sections and represents the basic 9 courses and additional final 3 courses. This is all of the instructor courses for the Ambassador program. This is the complete fuse glyph with all 12 courses and colors included. To finish our Ambassador program, you must complete the fuse glyph section, which contains the last 3 courses. They are named Free Flow, Qualify, and Certify.
This is our glyph wheel. In the Paxtial Arts, you will chart your course. The glyph wheel steers you through the system. It is the tool used to navigate the Paxtial Arts system glyphs. Using the glyphs as a training chart, it will take you to the placement of where different glyphs reside. We do not list the names of the glyphs on the glyph wheel to encourage glyph memorization. Once memorized, it will accelerate your retention and application process.
In the center of the glyph wheel, we find our program glyphs. The first ring from the center are the 4 section glyphs. They each have 3 courses associated with them in the second ring with the corresponding colors. Here is a recap of the names of all our courses: Philosophy, History, Law, Sight, Sound, Touch, Drills, Postures, Behaviors, Free Flow, Qualify, and Certify.
Here are examples of the path to the lesson glyphs. We will start with the Soul section, then the Touch course. Here are all of the lessons for the Touch course within this wedge in the outside ring, where the 12 lesson glyphs are contained.
Lesson breakdown. The first course in the Mind section is Philosophy, with its 12 lessons. Glyphs, Formula, Art, Mind Scope, Mind Sight, Mind Flip, Mind Sound, Mind Think, Mind Touch, Mind Gate, Mindscape, Mind Sync.
The second course in the Mind section is History, with its 12 lessons. Origins, Roots, Imagery, Past, Present, Future, Mars, Pax, Purpose, Learning, Teaching, Responsibility.
The third course in the Mind section is Law, and its 12 lessons: Protocol, Science, Physics, Thoughts, Anatomy, Self, Beliefs, Home, Social, Land, Streets, Nature.
The first course in the Soul section is Sight, with its 12 lessons: linear, peripheral, intuitive, shapes, lines, curves, timing, speed, distance, demeanor, conditions, objects.
The second course in the Soul section is Sound, with its 12 lessons. Verbal, music, silence, impulse, mimic, rhythm, legato, staccato, vibrato, hate, apathy, love.
The third course in the soul section is touch, with its 12 lessons. Ice, water, vapor, push, press, turn, 10%, joints, tension, air, fatigue, feather.
The first course in the body section is drills, with its 12 lessons. Passing, cool touch, dots, cue, hand flow, foot flow, body flow, 6, parachute, buoy, pyramid, aces.
The second course in the body section is postures, with its 12 lessons. Stand, walk, arms, elbows, torso, hips, legs, wall, sit, crawl, floor, head.
The third course in the body section is behaviors, with its 12 lessons. Dolphin, flamingo, butterfly, snake, shark, bird, monkey, horse, salmon, cat, fox, possum.
The first course in the fuse section is free flow, with its 12 lessons. Safety, apparel, directions, partners, MP3, camera, free flow sight, free flow sound, free flow touch, free flow drills, free flow postures, free flow behaviors.
The second course in the fuse section is qualify, with its 12 lessons. Philosophy, history, law, sight, sound, touch, drills, postures, behaviors, free flow, qualify, certify.
The third course in the fuse section is certify, with its 12 lessons. Safety, rules, who, what, when, where, why, how, playlist, support, video, roundtable.
Multiple glyphs are used in our courses. 144 lessons are taught in the Ambassador program. There is no coincidence why the number of glyphs are placed in this system. When you study the formula lesson in the philosophy course, you will begin to understand the magnificence numerical sequences play within the Paxtial Arts.
Our glyphs have been strategically designed to accelerate your training in the Paxtial Arts system. We apply the most efficient and effective methods of learning this material. It is crucial that our practitioners become familiar with each glyph. As you move through the system, one lesson at a time, this will reinforce your retention of each glyph.
To assist you, we have created various glyph training wheel charts made available via a lesson link that you may download, or you may purchase them in our online store.
The charts have been created without the names. This will greatly benefit the Paxtial Arts practitioner with memorizing the Paxtial Arts visual language.
We are confident that this will be an invaluable tool with your Paxtial Arts training.
Your homework is to participate in the Glyphs discussion forum.
This concludes your lesson on glyphs.
We hope you have enjoyed learning about our glyphs in this lesson.
Thank you for your time and attention. Your next lesson will be formula. Until then, aloha.
Aloha.
Take it easy, our brothers and sisters. Maluhia. Enjoy and have a peaceful day.
You will chart your course. The glyph wheel steers. The glyph wheel steer. Blah, blah, blah. Start over.
The glyph tire. It's the tire.